Hello, everyone. Friday, December 13th, 10:42 p.m. on this Friday night. It's a cold Friday night, but it's going to be a good one, and it's been a good day today. I hope everyone has had a great day. Just had a great Real Talk show, jingle all the way. And I forgot to mention, it is streaming on Hulu. And that's where you watched it too, right?
Yep.
So Hulu, I don't know if they have the deal going on now, but they did have a deal, 99 cents a month for a year. So I was glad that I did that.
Oh, and not to forget that end sequence at the end of the movie.
Yes.
It actually sets up like he forgot the doll for Jamie for Christmas. It sets it up like, okay, so he forgot Liz's Christmas present. She's like, so you went through all that effort for Jamie to get him that Turbo Man. She's like, well, what'd you get me? And then he like pans to him like, like that worried expression,
and that's when it's in scene.
Yep.
Okay. Very cool. I'll have to go watch that. I'll try to remember to watch that.
It would be very interesting to see how they pick up from that.
Yes, because now it would be...
Because it sets it up that he has to go out that Christmas and get her something. Or do something, like come up something at the top of his head. But
right.
That would be really hard because they don't look as young.
Yeah, because it's about 30 years... like 28 years ago now.
Maybe it's... you remember that? Remember whenever you forgot, to get me something that Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to get me this Christmas?
What are you going to do? Now, have you got all your Christmas shopping done?
Maybe, I think. Probably not.
Yeah, I think I have everything. I don't have everything wrapped, but I do have everything. And I was very minimal this year.
I do know I've got some stuff still coming in the mail.
I got a couple things coming in the mail. Now, do you want to try one of these bean-boozled?
I mean, yeah, I'm always down.
So we're gonna do it. This is a naughty or nice bean-boozled. We'll take 4 each, and then the flavors are. We'll just tell the flavors. This is the 7th edition, so I will get 4.
7th edition. Wow.
I will get 4 bean-boozled, if possible here.
Has it been difficult?
Okay. All right. I got 5. 5 of them came out of there.
Okie dokie.
And David's going to get 5. And now these are good flavors, and there are bad flavors.
It's like a flip of the coin.
Yes.
Because every color is not going to be what you think. Every color has 2 corresponding flavors. You could get a black bean. That could be licorice. People like licorice. I hate licorice, but I know that people like licorice.
Right.
But guess what? You can get a black one that's also in the flavor of burnt rubber.
Yes, and that's one of the better flavors.
And I just so happen to have a black one in my hand. So guess what? I'm just SOL either way.
Yes. Yes. Now, you want to taste one and see it and tell us what it is?
I see. Yeah, and I'm already not excited because I already feel like I got peach and barf both in my hand.
See, I'm gonna. All right, sorry. Go ahead and take one. I've got.
I'm going to try this blue one. I'm not going to regret it. Yeah, I ain't gonna regret it. Toothpaste.
Okay, I'll take a blue one too. So it's blueberry or toothpaste. I'll take the same one.
Berry blue is what the other one would be.
Mine was berry blue.
You're lucky.
Mine was berry blue.
Luckily, mine ain't the horrible toothpaste flavor.
Okay. You want to go for another one?
I'll let you go this time.
Okay. I would do a... this one looks like it could be cappuccino or... Is it liver and onions?
Let's see here. Is it just solid brown?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing solid brown on it. Yeah. Cappuccino or liver and onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. Let's see here.
This is more darker on the box.
Ugh. Ooh.
Liver and onions.
Yes. Ooh, gosh. That's probably one of the worst ones I've tasted, to be honest. Ugh.
Okay, so this brown one with the green on it I'm thinking has to be either stink bug or toasted marshmallow. What would you think? Is that right? This brown, this like cream color with the green on it. That be the stink bug or toasted marshmallow?
I think so. I mean, it looks like it could be. I don't see one
Yeah,
exactly like that, but possibly.
Let's go for it.
What was that one?
I don't know.
Stink bug?
I don't know what it is, but it's gross.
Okay, I've got the same one. Is this the same one?
No.
Okay.
No, mine had like...
Yours had green on it, didn't it?
Yeah, this might...
Oh, stinky socks. Was it stinky socks?
Probably.
Or Tutti Frutti?
It's probably stinky socks. This is like
Okay.
horrible.
All right, I've got toasted marshmallow or the stink bug. Ugh! Ugh! Oh, God. Ugh!
I'm thinking this is just a
This is just the naughty...
box of deception.
Yes. Oh, God. Ooh. That was the worst one I've had. Stink bug.
I'm getting this one out of the way.
Okay.
The black one.
Okay. So licorice or burnt rubber.
Yeah.
Burnt rubber?
Yeah.
All right.
That is so horrible.
Ooh. All right. This one
It
looks
tastes
like...
like super burnt popcorn.
Ooh. This one looks like it could be... Oh, God. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Ooh, Lord. Ugh. Oh, God. Ugh.
I think this is a box of deception.
Ugh. That was dead fish. That was awful. Do you have just one left?
I have two left, and they're either going to be barf or peach. Like, that's the only... they're the
Ooh.
same thing.
Okay. All right. You want to do both?
I'm going to do one at a time.
Okay. So barf or peach?
Because if I get... These both end up being barf, that's a box of deception.
Yes.
There's nothing good in that box. No, I'm not. I'm not committing to that one.
Are you gonna
not.
try the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? No. No, sir.
Okay.
No, not doing it.
I've got one left. Pomegranate or
that's
old
sir.
bandage. All right.
And it's going to be garbage. It's going to be old bandage.
Old bandage.
That is a box of freaking... Yeah. Bean-boozled indeed. It's all naughty. It's all naughty.
We were bamboozled on like every one of them.
That was horrible,
Oh.
literally. I'm not I could not commit to that barf because I will literally barf.
Now we will try the slime liquor blue raz sour filled chocolate when Jeremiah's feeling well, so we all three can enjoy, and he can also enjoy the bean boozled because we were bamboozled. We're bean boozled with those. Those are awful.
I'm gonna try three more
Okay.
for redemption. We're gonna try blue one again.
All
It's
right, I'll
probably
grab-
gonna be toothpaste.
I'll grab another.
Oh no! It's berry blue.
Is it?
It
Okay.
is.
I'll grab
Enjoyment.
I got a blue one here. I'll try the blue one again.
That was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, after like 5 horrendous ones. All right. What was it? Toothpaste?
Yeah.
It's toothpaste.
See, but it's not a horrible toothpaste flavor. So
No, that's one of the better horrible ones.
okay, so
Ugh.
this one right here is going to be either toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
Oh, the stink bug was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
I'd like to know what this white one with the red spots is.
Now, had you had these before? Any of these type of bean boozled before?
I think I got wet dog
Oh God.
or top. I don't know what I got.
It's terrible, though.
Tastes like. I don't know what that tastes like, but it is just god awful.
I think what they've done is they've put like 4 good ones in there, and the rest. And I'll show the audience that's watching online right now. This is the bean-boozled Naughty or Nice edition, and it was naughty most of the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have had a nice, tasty beverage to, like, something tasted good to wash this down with.
Yeah, that is horrendous.
Now, today being, I've seen a lot of Friday the 13th things going on today. Are you superstitious in any type of way? Believe in any superstitions?
I mean, yeah.
Which kinds do you believe? Which ones do you have?
I mean, my big one is whenever, like, you hand somebody a knife and they open it, you make sure they close it back before you take it back, because that's bad luck.
Okay.
Whoever opens it should close it back.
Well, here's a couple of different superstitions these are some common ones from around the world. Is that to never place 2 mirrors opposite of one another. Never shake hands or kiss across a threshold. Never allow the broom to touch the feet of anyone. The broom to touch the feet of anyone you know. Don't go home right after a wake. Never stick your chopsticks straight up. Some of these I've never heard of. Have you?
Oh, see, I knew the chopsticks one. That's actually just That's actually Japanese etiquette.
Okay.
That's not even superstition.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess that's superstition for them.
Okay.
Because it's bad luck, so they don't do it.
Okay.
It's counted as bad table manners.
What about whistling indoors invites evil? In Lithuania, it's forbidden to whistle indoors because the noise is believed to summon demons. Have you ever heard that one? I never really heard that one before.
I wouldn't say just indoors. I would say more like places you'd say are like haunted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Don't cheers with water. I've never heard that. Cheers.
What?
I've never heard don't cheers with water. Keep your
either.
shoes off the table. And not only is it gross, but in Britain, it's considered bad luck because it symbolizes the death of a loved one.
Oh, what?
An itchy hand might be telling of your financial situations. That's in Turkey. Don't flip over a cooked fish. Don't put your keys on the table. I've heard something about people putting keys on the table, but in Sweden, it's more vulgar than superstitious. They put because the olden days, sex workers would put keys on the table in public areas to attract clients. I never heard of that before, but that's superstition.
Yeah,
or
I got hotel keys. You want to be private? We got a room up here.
That could be it. Tuesday the 13th, not Friday the 13th, is bad luck in Spain.
I could see that.
It said in Spain.
Kind of like a number 9 situation.
Yeah. Don't sit at a table corner. Don't have 7 children. Let's see if I can find a little bit better ones.
So wait, what if you have more than 7? What if like you have 6 and then you end up having twins and there's 8?
It said, according to Argentinian legend, there's a superstition that the 7th son will turn into a werewolf unless the president of the country adopts them.
No way.
So, of course, that's a good superstition.
The president's like, I don't want to adopt no kids. Don't have a 7th one, please.
Yeah. Then it would be American Werewolf in Argentina. Wear a lot of bells on your wedding day. Don't sing at the dinner table. Don't enter a room with your left foot. Don't open umbrellas inside.
Excuse me, don't enter a room with your left foot? What about left-handed people?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In Spain, walking into a room with your left foot will bring you bad luck. Instead, lead with your right foot.
Dang, so that's why they be teaching kids not to do stuff with their left hand. Telling them that's bad, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's a bad omen.
Yeah, no, my kindergarten teacher actually, she was one of those that, it's wrong. You're not supposed to write with your left hand. That's wrong.
Really? I think they should. I think when
improper, she would say.
No, children usually just gravitate toward one hand or the other. But wouldn't it be cool? Like I can write a little. I'm a little bit ambidextrous, but I think it would be cool if, people learned from a young age to write with both hands.
I used to be a little ambidextrous, but I don't know.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah, because I used to write left-handed, and I'd make overhand throws left-handed.
Okay. Now I could throw a football left-handed pretty well. Baseball, decently. I couldn't dribble as well with my left hand. I mean, decent, but not as well.
Yeah, see, me neither.
And I could bat left-handed.
Yeah, see, that's me. I bat left-handed and I pitched left-handed.
But I couldn't write left-handed until I hurt my pinky like in 2017. Amos Williams slammed it in a dishwasher as hard as he could.
What?
Damaged my hand or my pinky, and I've still, as you can see, I cannot bend it all the way to this very day. And but yeah, that was his doing. Don't open umbrellas inside. I'd heard of this, but I didn't realize it was
I've heard that growing up.
Like I just heard it was bad luck.
Yeah.
To do that.
I never really gave it no second thought.
Me either. What about hiding your thumbs when passing a graveyard? In Japan, it's common practice to tuck your thumbs in when passing by a graveyard to protect your parents. This is because the Japanese word for thumb loosely translates to parent finger, so hiding it protects them from death. I never heard of that before.
Almost, that's similar to you step on a crack, you break your mother's back.
Yes. And when you walk over cracks, do you still think of that saying? I do.
Yeah, I do all the time. And sometimes I think about calling my mom and be like, hey, dude, I just broke your back like 57 times. I'm sorry. If your insurance don't cover it, I'll foot the bill as best I can.
Now, here's one that everyone's heard. Knock on wood for good luck. We usually say knock on wood to ward off bad luck, but this is a very popular saying that it's said to have originated in Europe. Many churches claim to have pieces of Jesus' cross, so knocking on wood is said to bring good luck. I didn't know that was the origin of it, though. Huh. I just had always heard knock on wood.
You know what it would have been for me?
What?
I would have thought it would have been something more closely related to the Maneki Neko. How it waves its palm to ward off spirits with that tag.
Yeah.
Almost like it's, knocking on the door.
I could see that. What about don't chew gum at night? I've never heard of that one. When you chew, this is according to a Turkish legend. When you chew gum at night, it turns into the flesh of the dead. I've never heard of that one at all.
And so, wait, this is in Turkey?
Uh-huh.
So I wonder what they think whenever they come over to America and they visit New York.
I don't know what they would think.
All that gum on them metro stations.
I know. Gum everywhere. Spill a lot of water. Spilling water behind someone in Siberia actually brings them a lot of good luck. People will often spill water behind a loved one who is about to go on a long trip or a job interview to wish them luck.
Huh.
Never heard of that.
Almost like a christening or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had heard of that. Avoid the number 4. In China, sounds familiar to the character used for death. 4 is a popular omen. People will avoid having children, getting married, or having big trips on days ending in the number 4.
Well, and it's funny because you add 4 more and it's their lucky number. The number 8.
Yeah, that is weird. Don't give someone you like yellow flowers. Yellow flowers in Russia symbolizes death, separation, and infidelity. So avoid these flowers like the plague.
That would make sense because I seem to remember being little. My grandparents told us you could take like the little yellow flowers, little buttercups or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. if you get someone to tell you something, you put it under their chin. If it glows yellow or something like that, that meant they're lying or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
I do know those little flowers you're talking about. Don't sleep in a room with a running fan.
No, I guess I'm SOL.
Me too.
I've been sleeping with one for, wow.
I have for a lot of my life. A lot of my life. It said
about 20 years.
In South Korea, many people will not sleep in a closed room with a fan on. It is commonly believed that a prolonged exposure to a running fan will cause hypothermia and asphyxiation. That could easily be disproved.
Okay, so like, do they not cover up?
I don't know what they do. That's very weird. Don't put empty bottles on the ground. Empty bottles on the ground is considered bad luck in Russia, so don't be shy about leaving your empty bottles on the ground when you're done with them. Number 28.
How about this? How about we don't leave our empty bottles on the ground because it's freaking littering and
Yes.
it's disgusting.
Let's put it in the trash.
Thank
How about
you.
recycle it?
Quit being a lazy ass and carry that bottle like you just was carrying it whenever it had more weight, more volume to it, more of a hassle than it would have being empty.
Yeah, and
Take
it's going to be
time.
more hassle if everything on the ground because for one, like you said, it's trash, but it could get broken, so there'd be broken glass everywhere. You could slip and fall on it,
Yeah.
so that's no good for anyone. But number 28, I have heard of: throw salt over your shoulder if you spill it. Have you heard of this one before?
Yeah.
No, they actually do this in Dumb and Dumber. This happens.
There's actually they do it in an episode of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy also.
Do they?
It's actually a whole thing about bad luck actually.
Okay.
Um,
It just starts with the salt.
yep.
That's
Yep.
so interesting. Give a penny if you've received something sharp. Give a penny. What does that even mean? Don't give something sharp to
yes.
someone.
Yes. Whenever.
Oh, like a sharp object.
Yes.
Okay.
My mom. That actually. That's another thing. Me and my mom are actually superstitious about. If you gift somebody a knife, they should trade you a penny.
That's what this says. Don't give something sharp to someone you are trying to start a relationship with. But if you do receive a knife or scissors as a present, give the gift giver a coin as a present in return.
Mm-hmm.
What's the logic behind that one? It doesn't say on here. I hadn't heard of that one before.
My mom told me years ago. See, it's I cannot remember for the life of me. My mom told me. If she was here right now, she could tell me.
Yeah, we'll have to look that one up. Bird poop brings good luck. You might have heard this after an unfortunate picnic date, but a bird pooping on you actually will bring you good luck.
Yeah, good luck convincing my uncle that whenever he was fishing, had a bird poop right in his dang breakfast.
That would be pretty awful.
What it was is my papa and his dad and his brothers were on a fishing trip, camping. They camped out and they woke up and was having breakfast, and his youngest brother Jeffrey, his food got pooped in by a bird that morning.
So he had to go without breakfast.
Unless they cooked him some more. But I can, and if that's the truth, I'd really hope that they caught all kinds of fish.
Yeah, hopefully they did have good luck.
I'm gonna have to ask my papa the story because he hasn't told me that story in a long time.
Yeah, ask him and then come back and let us know.
I'll have to find out if they caught a bunch of fish during that trip. Or
See
not.
if that superstition holds up. Don't get a haircut on Tuesday. Getting a haircut on Tuesday in India will cause bad luck.
That's okay. It's barbers around here don't cut hair on Mondays. That's their day of rest.
True. What about don't walk under a ladder?
I mean, yeah,
I've heard that one.
That's a classic.
Now, I didn't realize that walking under a ladder in Europe symbolizes the gallows and death. I didn't realize that was the reason. I thought it was just a bad luck thing.
That could make sense.
But I see that now. Be careful of full moons. Full moons, other than the obvious association with werewolves, bring bad luck, especially near hospitals.
And where at? Is this in America?
Now, this one doesn't say. A lot of them say, but that one doesn't. Black cats are bad luck. I've heard
That's
that
a
one.
classic.
Don't just sneeze once. This one's in India. It's bad luck to sneeze only once. That's why you should force a second sneeze, it says. Can you force a second sneeze? Mm-hmm. It's got to be there. I mean, you can kind of help it, but you can't force it. I don't know if I've ever forced a sneeze. Never sit with 13 people at a table. Don't trim your nails at night.
Okay.
Keep your bananas off of a cruise ship.
Huh? Wait. Bananas off of a cruise ship?
Yes, it says fishermen don't bring bananas on boats as it brings bad luck out at the open sea. Don't give clocks as gifts. But in the Chinese culture, the phrase, not only is it a lame gift, but according to the Chinese culture, the phrase to describe giving a clock has a similar pronunciation to the phrase of attending someone's funeral. And one of the last ones, add sugar to your coffee. Add sugar before you coffee. Want to start your morning right when making your cup of coffee, put your sugar in before your coffee to get a good dose of good luck.
Wait, so put the sugar in the cup first? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so. Put your sugar in before your coffee to get your daily dose of good luck. Yeah. So just have the coffee mug, sugar in, then the coffee, I guess.
I mean, so wait, were people not already doing it like that?
I don't know how. Maybe they were pouring the coffee and putting sugar in after they put the coffee.
Yo, we about to start a freaking cereal before milk or milk before cereal debate.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Because I could have swore people were putting their sugar in their cups before their coffee anyways.
Yeah, I thought so. So
to pour in, it dissolves and melts the sugar.
So we were talking about how Friday the 13th is upon us, and then these superstitions and examples. Yeah. And I've heard of a lot of them. I don't say I don't believe in superstitions, but I don't really think about it, to be honest with you.
I grew up being told that believing in ghosts is superstitious.
I've heard that. And I always did hear, Friday the 13th meant, be extra careful on Friday the 13th and all this kind of stuff. But
no, on Friday the 13th, you just got to stay away from Crystal Lake.
Yes. Now I did see Jason Voorhees with the Santa Claus hat on earlier today in a meme.
Oh dang! See, that's what it is. On December 13th, Jason comes around, punishing all the naughty boys and girls.
Yes.
See, this is the one time of year where Santa don't have to hand out too much coal.
That's true. Now I wish they would. I know that you're not a big horror movie fan, but I wish that they would have made, or they still could. I don't think they've ever made a Friday the 13th that has taken place at Christmas, have they? Mm-hmm. That would be something that they could, and then release it around Christmas.
No, I don't think they have.
I don't think so either, and it's been a long time since they've even done a new.
Well, here's you one. I think it's because anime is becoming a craze very quickly now.
Right.
I think Friday 13th needs an anime now.
That would be something.
Because they really wouldn't have to pull no punches at all with how gory they want to get with it.
Right.
Because have you seen the have you watched any anime?
I don't know if this is considered anime, but I've watched I think it was called something like High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead, yeah.
High School of the
That's anime.
Yeah, I watched that one.
That's an old one. Wow.
What year was that one? I saw it maybe 2014, maybe.
So yeah, I watched High School of the Dead whenever I was in high school.
So that's probably the main one that I have watched.
Yeah, that one was very well talked about between me and my friends.
Okay, because I liked it pretty well.
It might have been around even whenever I was in middle school.
Okay.
But no, there's an anime about Dracula. It's pretty grim, and then like I think there's one about Van Helsing.
Okay.
So, it's pretty grim. They're pretty grim anime, like pretty solid, gory, like.
No, I have seen the which is not anime, but I have seen the what is it? The regular Van Helsing, the Van Helsing movie, but not the anime one. Yeah. And I think Van Helsing, the character, was also featured in another movie that wasn't Van Helsing. It was like I can't remember the name of it now. But what anime are you watching? Any certain animes right now?
Yes, it's actually a newer one. It's probably popular with a lot of people right now because of the theme song. Or not the theme song, but the opening credits. It's called Don Da Don. DANDADAN. All one word.
Okay. Let's see here. That's something I can play. Can play here. I can play it on air.
It's in Japanese.
Okay, so we're good. So what is that? The name of the anime as well?
Yeah.
So what is it called?
Don Da Don.
This one?
Yeah. The song's actually already got an official music video too.
I like it. Now this one is just showing, I guess, the opening of the show.
Yeah. And see, there's actually a lot of really good music that is used in opening credits in anime, even in some anime shows.
Okay. So what's the basic premise of this anime?
Okay, so the basic premise is this boy and girl meet. Okay, and this girl, she's the granddaughter of a medium, and this boy, he's a fan of the occult.
Okay.
So you can see whenever they first meet, they butt heads because one believes, he believes aliens exist, but ghosts and spirits don't. She believes ghosts and spirits exist, but aliens don't.
So conflicting
yes.
Beliefs.
Yes.
Okay.
And so they just basically, she's like, well, I happen to know a place that's really haunted. He's like, oh yeah, well, I happen to know a place that's got like all kinds of alien activity. And so like they dare each other to go to each other's respective places, and well, she runs into aliens and he runs into a spirit, and it just they end up in a whole thing. They're in it together now, like they're going around trying to figure out, because like some stuff happens. It's not an anime that I can really talk about how
okay,
because the things they talk, like, it's just,
so this might be something we need to do a Patreon show on or something.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I can't really necessarily talk about the plot
okay
on radio.
Okay. So the basic plot, it says, the rest of the story follows the two as they team up with fellow students, friends, and family, new acquaintances to fight spirits and aliens.
Yep.
The overarching plot themes include revival of... Oh, I can't say that.
Yes. See,
and development of romantic feelings between Momo
yeah.
and Akurin? Akurin?
Or Okarun.
Okarun? Okay.
Yeah. That's the nickname she ends up giving him because... I don't get the gist of it. I don't know who exactly. There's like a boy that she's got like a crush on. I don't know if like she exactly know who it is or not. But he's under like some certain name.
Okay.
Like, he does things that like she just like really infatuates her. She's just like, and then like she meets this kid Okarun, the nickname she gets him. And after they go through like all the stuff, that they go through in the first like couple episodes, or the first episode, she finds out what his name is. and it just so happens to match the person's name who she crushes over hard. She's like, wait, what? Like, and I'm thinking that I'm starting to gather that he has been who she's been crushing on the whole time. She just hasn't realized it.
Okay. So this must be what are you watching on?
Current Crunchyroll.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to watch any anime, Crunchyroll.
Okay. I've heard of that before. Now, I was also looking up High School of the Dead.
It's on Crunchyroll.
And it was from, let's see, it looks like it's like 2010.
Yeah. It's literally about a bunch of kids, a bunch of students fighting zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was the first one that I had watched.
Oh yeah, we was talking about how Friday the 13th could make a gory anime. This right here is one I was trying to show you.
Okay.
It's called Hellsing Ultimate.
Okay, let's see. Let's see here.
Came out in 2006.
Hellsing Ultimate.
Pretty,
I'm seeing it.
Extremely gory.
Okay.
Extremely.
So, do you read the graphic novels as well? Or just mainly into the anime?
I got tired.
Because graphic novels, don't they start in the back?
I read manga, yeah.
Okay, manga. Okay.
So it's not that they start from the back. What it is instead of your book opening this way, it opens this way.
The opposite way.
Yeah, and you read right to left.
Okay.
Top to bottom.
I used to read Entertainment Weeklies. I wouldn't read them right to left, but I would start at usually the last article and go to the front for some reason.
But yeah, no, they're opposite. Okay, so like, it's basically how they write too. So like, they don't write how we do.
Right.
Like in Japanese, they write columns, but they also go from right to left.
Okay. I knew this was I knew it was popular, and I knew that anime was still popular. But what would you say if you had to name right off the top 5 anime?
Well, for me,
top
5
of all time.
Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, and there's this newer one that I really fell in love with because it is super sciencey. It's called Dr. Stone.
Okay.
And it's literally humanity becomes frozen in stone. Just it's frozen solid in stone, and this 16-year-old scientist finds a way to keep his conscience alive during this whole period, and wakes up. He counts the seconds in his conscience. Wakes up thousands of years later.
Really? What's it called now?
It's called Dr. Stone, and he has to rebuild civilization.
And this is an anime?
Up. Yes. Really good one.
Okay, I haven't heard of this one. What about Cowboy Bebop? Have you watched that?
That's a great classic.
Okay.
That is a very great classic, and yes, I did watch that one.
Because I've got the top 25 here, and that was number 2.
Yeah, that one's a very mature anime.
Okay. You want me to read off a couple here?
Yeah.
You want to start at number 1 or start at a higher number and count down?
Start wherever you want to.
All right, we'll start here at number 10.
Okay.
I don't know if this is pronounced any certain way. FLCL?
Fully Cooley.
Okay.
That's a really good one. It's actually got like 4 or 5. Okay, so it's got like 4 or 5 separate seasons that are actually cut into like their own series itself. But if you find it streaming on anywhere, they're all typically just put together. But it's like first season is Fully Cooley, second is Fully Cooley Progressive.
Okay.
Third is Fully Cooley Alternate.
This is as bizarre and hilarious as anime gets.
Yes, absolutely, and it is. The very first season is very dirty.
Okay.
Naughty.
Okay.
Very naughty.
How about now? I don't know how to pronounce most of these. No. So, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm actually letting my daughter watched that one. Right
Okay. Oh, she's watching it right now?
Yeah, and it's actually the one. It's actually the one I introduced my wife to that really got her into anime. Lexi.
So it follows a 14-year-old teenage delinquent who is hit by a car and dies, saving a
literally
child.
first episode, kid gets killed.
Wow, that's the first sentence that's on this chart as well.
So, like, let me tell you what vibe it'll give you. Rest in peace, department.
Okay,
but with like it's a lot more hardcore.
Is it's serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they fight hardcore. People actually die.
Okay.
Like, it's not, oh, well, we got to go chase these dudes down, you know? It's
right.
It's like, oh, you got to go through some hardcore training, you know, learn to use this technique.
Right.
And, yeah.
What about Neon Genesis?
Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yes.
Yes.
That's number 8 on the list.
That one's hard to keep. I think that one started out as movies.
Okay.
But I think it adapted into a series. I can't remember. I might have that backwards.
I was trying to see. It doesn't say here. Hunter X Hunter.
Yeah, you said that one correct.
Okay. That was at number 7.
Follows actually another 14-year-old boy on an adventure. He's actually on an adventure to find his father.
His long-forgotten father who left him behind.
Yeah.
And his only world-famous license hunter.
Mm-hmm.
His only clue? Okay.
Yeah.
Mob Psycho 100.
That one's a little newer. I have watched it. That one's about a kid who has psychokinetic powers, and he is very powerful, but he doesn't use, like, he tries to suppress his powers, but he gets, like, irritated, and, like, it causes, like, the floodgates to just, like, kind of gradually open.
Okay.
And when he reaches 100, though, he goes psycho.
Okay.
And his name is just so happens to be Mob.
Okay. I'll get this name wrong, but it's I don't know. Haim no Ippo?
Wait, let me turn the screen towards me here. Oh, Hajime no Ippo.
What is it now?
I think Hajime no Ippo.
Okay.
I think that's one of those fighting anime.
Okay.
I'm not too much, like, it's like there's like Baki.
Okay, because this guy looks like he's in a ring with boxing gloves on.
Yeah, I think that might be what
It follows his training and gradual rise to the boxing ranks. Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple of them like that, but there's one called Baki where, like, it literally has, like, Mike Tyson and George Foreman and like old school
boxers and stuff.
They're not voicing these characters, but, like, their characters are they are characters in the anime.
Okay. Huh. What about Monster? Now, this says Monster is quite simply one of the best stories ever told in anime manga form. But more than that, it's a special anime because of how different it is from everything else.
Well, read the plot to me.
It's a...
Because there's a lot I watched, that I lost.
Monster is a refreshing, grounded in reality. It's dark, mature, gritty thriller about a good man who loses everything after doing what he believed to be the right thing and the dark descent that he must endure in order to correct his mistakes.
Okay, that sounds really good. I've not heard of that one. That one sounds really good. I might have to look that one up.
Yeah, Monster. That's number 4. Number 3 is one that's called One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorites right now.
Okay.
We're on hiatus until April, and there's over 1,100 episodes.
That's what I was reading here. Wow. Yeah. Cowboy Bebop, number 2. And I've heard of that one.
Cowboy Bebop, that one is a very mature one in the sense, like, the humor is dark, and
right.
there's really not a lot of humor there. It's a very dramatic anime. I actually, as a kid, showed it to my mom and got her into anime with it. Yeah.
Okay. It's got explores adult
Spike
themes
Spiegel.
like loss. Okay, I've heard of that one. And number 1, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah. Okay. It first started out just as Full Metal Alchemist. And let me tell you, this one, it's got this dude in it. he makes everybody mad in the community, unless you're some sort of freaking psycho.
Right.
There's a guy in here. He takes his daughter and his dog and turns them into a chimera.
Really?
Yes, like he.
Interesting.
Yeah, he turned them into his little pet. It's very disturbing. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. It has its funny moments, but it is very intense, very intensely. It is. It will mess with your head.
Okay.
It will mess with your head. It's very psychological anime. I can't. It's the only way I can put, because it does not have a lot of happy moments.
Okay, so it's very bleak then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, another one they have on here, now that was number 1, but another standout, Dragon Ball Z, they have it number 23.
Yeah.
I think everyone's heard of that one.
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. We got Dragon Ball Daima now.
Okay.
Which is basically
Attack on Titan. I've heard of that.
Attack on Titan is a good one. The final season though really disappoints you though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a real letdown.
Devilman Crybaby. Have you heard of this one?
Devilman Crybaby.
It looks like it might be.
No, I've heard of that one. I think my little brother watched that one.
Okay, it's on Netflix. Demon Slayer.
That one's a really good one. That's a current one.
Okay.
That is actually a really good one.
Some honorable mentions. Sailor Moon.
That was a really good one. That was one of my OGs, the ones I first watched.
That's probably the first one that I ever
Toonami.
heard of was Sailor Moon, probably.
Yeah.
I heard of it in high school. And I've never seen like all of it, but I've seen parts of it throughout my life.
I watched parts of it whenever I was younger, growing up on Toonami, but me and Lexi went back and watched it.
Okay. And you said Dr. Stone was one you were telling me about earlier.
Yes.
And that's one you're currently watching?
Well, I'm waiting on a new season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting on a new season for a while, actually.
Now, how often do they put these out?
It's never set.
Just randomly?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is
it all anime like that, or do some animes have?
Yeah, it's just it's really dependent on the content that they have to animate.
Okay.
Because a lot of it does come straight from the manga.
Okay.
And that's why we're on hiatus in One Piece right now. Hunter x Hunter went on hiatus because the writer was having some medical issues, and he just recently come out of hiatus for the manga. But I don't know when or if we'll ever get any more animation adaptations.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I'm going to play Hunter x Hunter opening. Is that a good opening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a clean one.
Okay. After the commercial on YouTube, though.
Yeah. Hold on. Pause it. I'm pretty sure there's an English dubbing of this.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Because whenever I first started watching this anime, I first started watching this on Toonami. Like, whenever it started doing the late night blocks on Adult Swim.
Okay. Let's see if this one's fine for radio.
Yeah, this sounds about right. Yeah.
Do most of them have kind of upbeat openings like this?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Even Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Let's see if I've heard Dragon Ball Z.
Do the Dragon Ball Z. It's Dragon Ball Z Kai opening. Do that one. That one's good and clean. Which, I mean, the older ones are good and clean too, but I don't think you'd find an English dubbing for those.
Okay, let's see here. So this one's Dragon Ball Z Kai ending.
Yeah.
I had no idea that all of them had this kind of.
Yeah, it's like very like you would think that things that hard hitting with cuss words, all that violence, no, a lot of the see now.
Not what I expected.
One, don't play the actual song. This is an actual song by a band called Cold Rain, but play the opening for Fire Force.
Okay.
Because
any particular season?
What is it?
Any particular season?
Oh, season 2.
Okay.
I wanna say season 2.
Let's check this out. Fire Force season 2.
No, this ain't it. The name of the song is Mayday, if that helps.
Okay, let's see here.
I type in Fire Force Mayday or Fire Force. Typically I just type in like Fire Force OP Mayday.
Okay, let's see. Here's Mayday.
Just don't play the actual song. Just the opening to Fire Force.
Fire Force opening?
Yeah.
Okay. This one?
Yeah. And this is an all Japanese band too.
That's a good song.
Right? It is. It's rich.
You wouldn't think that it's a Japanese band either.
No. Especially not their frontman, Masato. Because
wow.
his mother's from Kansas.
Very cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get in and do just an anime, or maybe we can do a side series or something with some of these.
It'd definitely have to be these nights when like Jeremiah's not around, because he's not into anime like I am.
He's not into it.
No.
Okay. Now I can't say that I'm into it or not because I've never really dove into it. Just like I said, High School of the Dead.
Well, if you like thrillers, there's an anime you can watch right now.
Okay.
It's called Uzumaki.
Crunchyroll. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uzumaki is spelled Uzumaki.
Uzueaki. Maki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uzumaki.
Very cool. Well, David, it's been a fun show tonight.
Very fun. I've had a good time talking about anime.
Yeah.
I love it. Listen, I can deep dive about anime all day, because like a lot of anime has a lot of good music to it.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that.
And so like I've learned to like look a lot, because like Cold Rain is a whole band. They have a whole bunch of really good music.
Right.
Like really good, great music. And on top of that, this song that they play, there's a singer from another band that's featured. His name is Ryo.
Okay.
He's a singer for Crystal Lake, another all-Japanese band that sings in English.
Let's look up Crystal Lake real quick. Band. That's pretty cool.
Right?
I see them. They were formed in 2002 in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And they're still making music to this very
22
day.
years later.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Very, 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 like, when you think bands, they're like bands like Asking Alexandria and Memphis May Fire, like Moss to Flames, stuff like that.
Right. Well, we're going to dive into some anime in the future. I feel that, especially because I can see you're passionate about it. So that might be That might be a cool, or
'Cause,
that
I mean,
could be a cool little.
Well, see, here's my thing. The Dragon Ball Z movies, a lot of them had like Disturbed in it.
Right.
For like music scores and stuff. Yes, Disturbed and Slipknot.
We could even set you up to do a anime podcast series where you're the host.
I mean,
if you're interested in doing that.
Yeah.
Because obviously I couldn't be the host of it because I don't
dope.
I don't know enough about it to do it, but you would be able to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd definitely be down to do that.
Yeah, well, that might be something that we can kind of branch off the other people's show and do as another
Patreon.
Yeah,
because a lot of anime has cussing in it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But you do have your ones that are like very like down to earth, homey, very family oriented too. You know, like Pokemon for one.
Right.
For instance, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now I have watched Pokemon before, and I have my friend and I used to do Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I still play it a little bit to this day. You can see. I try to. I like to play the video game competitively, and so there are many ways to get Pokemon onto that game besides just having to catch them in game. Now you can actually download this app called Pokemon Home on your Switch and on your phone. And what you do is you link Home on your phone to your Pokemon Go account, and then you go over on your Switch and just have your Pokemon Violet game.
Yeah.
And then you go into Pokemon Home on the Switch, and it goes ahead and links it to your account, and then you can you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go over to Pokemon Home.
Okay.
And then from Pokemon Home into Pokemon Violet.
It seemed like that used to be probably like
Pokemon Bank used to be a thing for DS.
Like we used to see see people stopping at like Pokemon stops out in town and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember that? Is that what you're still doing?
Yeah.
Like you do it like out in town?
Hmm?
Yeah, we used to go to Kingsport and do it. And,
actually, as a matter of fact, right here, right next door to our building where the memorial is a gym and a Pokestop.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I have to re-download that. That was fun times.
I mean, shoot, we could literally sit in this building all day long and play Pokemon
Go. that was fun times. David, it has been fun tonight.
It has.
Everyone, thank you for tuning in, and be sure to check out all the social media. That's the Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, The Other People's Show. And we hope Jeremiah is feeling better. He had to depart a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So will you all have a good night?
Good night, guys. Stay warm and stay safe.
Yep. Adios.